Today is July 10th, and we're going to take another look at the garden today. So we're walking towards the garden right now. Here is my refrigerator-sized watermelon patch right here. Here's my okra plants growing here. And volunteer tomatoes. And then here's my strawberries, who have already run the course. They're beginning to spread out further, as they always do. I started with 3 plants, and now you can see there's quite a few of them now. This is my butternut squash. My aged mother has picked most of them when they wasn't supposed to be picked till September, but she left a few. And right over there's one. The screen is so bright I can't really tell when I'm filming. Here's my bigger okra plant. I set that one out indoors and then planted it when it was warmer. And there's a second one over here amongst the squash. Squash are beginning to fade a bit now that July's set in. They're usually a early part of the summer crop, and they tend to kind of wilt as the summer progresses, and as you can see, they're beginning to do that. Approaching my climbing beans here. You can see they're climbing on up the PVC pipe. In fact, I've got a watermelon that's climbed aboard one of the vines and climbed up and over, and I think I got some watermelon vine in with my beans now. But as you can see, growing all the way in over the top. And here's my cauliflower, which I think they've all been picked now. I'll probably pull them up, but I'll leave them be. Here's my tomato plants in cages, and you can see the tomatoes down there low. And right there's a pepper plant. And another tomato cage with tomatoes growing. You can see the tomatoes down low in that one too. And here's the volunteer cucumber plant, as well as some volunteer tomato plants all mixed in. And here's my white potatoes mixed in with some early peas, which have already been harvested now. So we had a below ground crop and a above ground crop. Anyway, we'll walk on around the garden here. Back to the tomato cages. You can see this cucumber growing right up there with it. To the cauliflower plants, and back to the PVC pipe and the green beans. We've already picked a big old bunch of them this morning. We about got enough to can, which we'll probably can next week. We've probably got at least 2-gallon bags full and probably part of another. And here we have watermelon vines are growing here. Trying to keep them inside the place I made for them and not in the grass, but that's hard to do. Anyway, they're blooming and setting fruit. And we're now getting down to the, well, still watermelon. Now we're getting down to the cantaloupe. And we'll see here. There's a cantaloupe. There's a cantaloupe. And more cantaloupe you can see scattered around in there. Right there's my carrots are growing in. They look like they're probably about getting ready to harvest there. Anyway, we'll take a walk down this side. Volunteer tomatoes and strawberries again. Butternut squash. There's sun's so bright I can't hardly see. See if we got any. I believe we got a few pods of okra there we could harvest. Another okra plant. Well, that's my garden this year. So far we've harvested, I don't know how many squash, probably a couple of dozen, several cucumbers, 4 or 5 tomatoes, 5 or 6 pods of okra. I guess that's it anyway. So I'll get back here and here you can see the watermelons. Let's get back here and get an overall view of the whole thing. See, we've got woods to the back of me. Fenced in yard. So that keeps the deer and the big rabbits out. I did find a turtle a while back. I don't know how he got in, but I took him outside the fence. So there's a good view of my garden. Thank you for watching.